the almighty EA Ski. Should AKAI drop 2 different MPCs? Let's talk about it.
The almighty EA Ski. Track.
So look, from my perspective is this. Just watching what's been going on for the last 2 weeks and me addressing AKAI about some of the things that I don't like sonically, I've noticed that a lot of people care more about workflow than sonics, which is a travesty to me because it makes sense on why the music game is where it's at, you know? If you don't understand sonics, then it's going to be impossible for you to become the person you want to become. That's been my argument. This is the reason why I'm addressing AKAI the way I address AKAI. Marlo Diggs said something that was real interesting. He said, AKAI has no competition. He's totally right. And I think that's not a good thing because it allows AKAI to not have to focus on sonic dynamics, especially for the price that they're charging. You know, $2,600 is no reason for you not to be able to have dynamics in a so-called professional workstation. I'm just being honest, man. I mean, that's not light money. You know, everybody's talking about, well, it's got this and it's got that in there. It's got the, you know, the plugins and this and that and all the stuff is inside of it. And it does. It really does. It is a great workflow. It's the best workflow. There's nothing that's going to beat the AKAI workflow. I'm putting that on the record. For those who think I'm just being an AKAI hater or whatever you might consider me to be, that's not the truth. Because like I said, I have an MPCX. I'm staring at it right now. So that's not the case. The case is that I'm a veteran, and I speak up for a lot of the veterans that come up on sound, that we used to have a workstation that even before we hit anything, it sounded amazing. And that's what motivates nice production, when it's sounding good out the box. So if I have to tweak it and do all this other stuff, then it's a little bit discouraging because I have to do some things. Now for the ones that's talking about, well, you know, it doesn't matter to me because I have outboard gear and I have all of this and I have all of that. Well, the young people don't have all of that. So are you going to tell them that you have this piece of gear, but you have all this other external and all this other stuff going on that helps you glue it all together? I mean, that's a conversation we have to talk about. We can't not talk about all the stuff. Like for myself, when I do my talks about AKAI, I say I do have an MPCX, but I have a Triton 68. I have a 500 series. I have distressors. I have Manley tube compressors and EQs. I have a lot of stuff to glue the sound that's lacking from AKAI to do the magic that I need to do on the back end. So let's have that conversation, y'all. So I started thinking there's a lot of companies that could do it, but a lot of companies are so into workflow now because, like you said, AKAI has set the tone for samplers, so a lot of people don't want to compete in that market like that. They just want to make fast food for everybody. I had a conversation with Roland, and they were considerate of us trying to come together and do a new MV, and then they tapered off. You know, shout out to Islam Instruments, Brad. You're doing an amazing job over there. You know, saying the S, you know, 2400, man. Keep doing your thing, supplying those updates, and keep stepping up and doing what you're doing. Brad is a person that you can actually talk to, and he's trying to make something great to compete out there. You know what I mean? I had a great conversation. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to meet with Dave Ronson, you know what I'm saying, about the S24, the SP1200, the Ronson version, you know? And if y'all don't know, I'm about to talk to Roger Lynn, because we're going to get down to the source of this, because everybody has an opinion about what they have an opinion about. But when I talk to Roger Lynn and he tells me exactly what his goals was with the AKAI MPC, that's going to be it for me. It ain't gonna matter what y'all say, because everybody has a rebuttal. Everybody feels they know it all. Everybody is just keep responding, saying their own opinions, but never been in the culture deep enough to really have those opinions and have a real credible opinion. You know, I've dealt with every MPC. A lot of people don't even have a lot of these MPCs and they're talking. So my suggestion is, should AKAI drop 2 different MPCs? Meaning an entry-level MPC, where it's just all workflow, do what you do, and then a professional MPC that has the sonics and the workflow that we are accustomed to. The people of our eras, the Pete Rocks, the Kanyes, you know what I mean? The list goes on, you know what I'm saying? The Jess Blaze. We want a machine that gives us that dynamics so we'll be inspired to do what we do. It can easily be done. We'll pay the extra price. Okay, Kai? We understand if you got to get the parts, that's fine. And you can even go as far as doing pre-orders. So it can guarantee you that you can make your money if this is based on a money thing. Because everybody says, oh, we'll go bankrupt if we did those type of machines now. No, you can do pre-orders and see if they're in demand. Let's see. Because I know there's a lot of people that want a machine because everybody is trying to get the older machines. They're just so expensive. So you can make a machine at a cool, costly price that the professionals want, and let's see what it do. Have 2 different ones, an entry-level one, so all the people that talk about workflow, they'll be happy, and the ones that we want, that has the sound and the workflow, and we'll pay the extra money for it. I'm willing to take it there. Because we need that, man. And to all the other companies that's out there that's not in the competition, Marlo is correct. Y'all need to come and get in the competition, man. Because when there's only one person in the game, it allows companies like AKAI to do content, whatever they want to do when they want to do it. They don't have to listen to the almighty EA Ski. They don't have to listen to legends. They could just say, oh, you know what? We're going to talk to the ones that haven't done anything because we'll massage their insecurities. That's what's going on. So, you know, comment, share, like, subscribe. You feeling the content? Because I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, man. There's no reason for me not to. All right? The almighty EA Ski. Let's get it.